As you guys know, I like to torture myself in Bitlife and make things a lot harder than they have to be. Did I have to try and get 1 billion followers? No, but did I? Yes. Well, hello everyone, it's Tanya here and welcome back to my channel. I have bangs now. If you want to go see the process of getting these bangs, go check out my second channel. Right now, go subscribe. Oh my god, I feel like back in the day when Logan Paul and Jake Paul were like, "What's up, Jake Paulers?" This is a video I had been trying to complete for such a long time. And it was getting 1 billion followers on social media. And for the longest time, I had always attempted it. I'd always come short of like 900 million or 800 million, 700 million, etc. And I remember when the social media came out, that was the first thing I thought of. Oh my god, like let me get 1 billion. However, could never do it until Royalty Update, basically, because Royalty Update made it so that you don't need any luck of going viral. As a royal, you gain millions of followers every year. And so I had figured that out, and then when I finally sat down to film it, so many things went wrong. I had editing issues, etc. And then all of a sudden, a few weeks later, I have bangs. And so I'm refilming this because I have bangs now, and if I went and edited a video where I didn't have bangs, I would have an identity crisis. I wouldn't be able to tell that that was me. Therefore, I feel like I'm washed out. I need to turn down my brightness. I feel like that looks better. Anyways, I decided to refilm this today, so I redid it because it's pretty easy now with Royalty Update to get 1 billion followers on social media. I don't even have 1 million, and sometimes I like to live vicariously through Bitlife, so today I'm showing you guys how I got 1 billion social media followers, and there's no hacks, nothing, just dedication and consistency. But before we get into it, make sure you guys go check out my social media and my second channel. Everything is linked down below. I also stream on Twitch if you guys want to check that out as well. And yeah, I'm sure I probably put a clip of me snipping my bangs, so make sure you go watch that on my second channel. But yeah, before we get into it, I want to give today's post notification shout out to Lily Drake. So thank you for turning on my notifications. With that being said, I'm showing you guys how I got 1 billion followers in Bitlife. Billion. Billion. As you guys know, I like to torture myself in Bitlife and make things a lot harder than they have to be. Did I have to try and get 1 billion followers? No, but did I? Yes. I feel like a whole new person with bangs. Who am I? I don't know. I can make people think I don't have a big forehead. Okay, so here is my player, Rosie Hayes. So she is in fact the Queen of England. I'm pretty sure wherever country you're from doesn't really make a difference on how many followers you're gaining. As long as you're like the top leader in every country, like you're the highest point of power it goes. Rosie, Queen of England. I'll show you guys how I actually like did it. I obviously didn't want to show every process because it's such a long, tedious process. It took me so long. Here are my social media followers. I didn't hit 1 billion yet because I want to hit the last part with you guys, but we're going to actually add this up here. Closing and reopening the app. So as you can see, we have 158 million Facebook followers, 297 million Instagram followers, 130 million TikTok followers, 56 million Twitter followers. Twitter is always the hardest one. Like you can never gain followers on there. And YouTube is pretty much the easiest one, 344 million. I didn't get that lucky with YouTube in this life because I know in the past when the social media update came out, I actually got to like over 400 million. Don't ask me how, like I've never been able to recreate that. So I have before gotten 400 million subscribers on YouTube in Bitlife. This time I didn't, but I made it up in all the other ones. We're gonna do the math. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how many followers I'm at right now. By the way, my girl Rosie is 103 years old. Okay, so we have 158, 472, 016 on Facebook, plus 297, 487, 488. So that's already 455 million, plus 130, 910, 06, 4, 586 million total, plus 56, 463, 680, plus finally 344, 093, 472. So right now I am at I am at 987,426,720 followers on Bitlife. Insane. And I wanted to show like the part of me actually hitting 1 billion, but I'm gonna wait to do that. And I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this really quickly. And I'm gonna start a new life and show you the actual process it took to get there. And I am, for the purpose, gonna make myself born in England just to show you like the exact same way I did it before. So let's go to the United Kingdom, and we are going to be born a prince, because the only way in Bitlife to become king or queen is to actually be born a prince or princess. It won't work if you marry into it. Attributes, I just pretty much made everything 100. Just cuz. And yeah, so we're gonna start Edward's life. So we're already born with 14 million pounds, and money isn't a huge thing, but the important thing is I don't have siblings, so I don't have to worry about like having to like hitman people or anything to try and get the throne. That is something you have to worry about, because you want to get to the highest point of power as quick as possible. If that takes like murdering your parents, like do it if you don't get it younger. And my dad is 43, so he honestly might live, so I might have to do that, but I'm not going to show you the meticulous process. I'm just going to show you the beginning of how to do it. And then if you guys want to tap the meticulous part where you have to like post like 40 times, because eventually what happens in social media, once you reach a certain age, you stop gaining just by aging, and the only way you'll gain followers is if you actually physically post. And that is the part that takes the longest when you're like 70 years old. So now for the next 40 years, you have to just post like 30 times on each platform to try and gain like another 4 million. So that part takes long, but this is how you do it. So I'm just gonna spam through an age, but you're gonna see how just being a royal in general, I always wanted to try and do this without needing to be a royal. I really wanted to see if I could just do it without the boost. But for me personally, after like probably hundreds of attempts, like I've been trying to do this for months, I've never been able to do it. Like it's been a video in my head for about a year now that I've been trying to do. And I never could do it without royalty because it was too much dependent on luck. And by the time I would actually get like a rhythm of gaining like 50 million followers at a time, the only one that would pop off would be YouTube, and I would die before I could get like Facebook to over 100 million. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip to when I'm 13. So I'm 13, now I can finally, I'll just take glasses. Now I'm gonna finally get social media. So you're gonna see, so we got Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, my favorite. So you're gonna see, this is how many followers at right now. Facebook is 99, Instagram 100, TikTok 98, Twitter 99, YouTube 0. Look what happens when we age. We've gained so much just by existing, which you really can't get unless you're royal, and you also can't get verified right away if you're not a royal. But when you're royal, you can literally get verified. You can even get verified the year you make the account. I forgot to do that. There you go. You're verified on everything. It's insane. And I'm just gonna show you again. We're gonna age another time. And see, our YouTube went from 26,000 to 156. So this, just simply by aging, you're gonna gain so many followers. But eventually, when you're like 50, 60, or 70, you're gonna peak. Aging won't gain you any followers, and that is when you're gonna have to rely on posting like 50 times on each one until you gain millions. And that's where the point I'm at in the life before. Because at around 600 million followers, I remember is when I stopped like gaining when I aged. So for 40 years, I was posting 40 times on YouTube, 40 times on TikTok, 40 times here, for 40 years. It took so long, and I'm still not done because I wanted to stop just before 1 billion so I could record it. But here we are. So everything's good, and then pretty much posting won't really make a huge difference. Like I could post a challenge video. I'm gonna get 3K. Posting at this point won't make you much. When you get into like 100 million followers, that's when every time you post you're gonna get 1 million. And because you're royal, money doesn't even matter, so you don't need to monetize your YouTube account. Because I've noticed lately, I don't know if this is an update that happened, when you monetize your YouTube videos, it doesn't show you how many subscribers you gain when you post. And I noticed that, and so I had to restart the life I wanted to do for the social media video because I wasn't gaining any by posting, because it was just showing me how much money I was making. So keep that in mind. Don't monetize your YouTube channel if you're gonna do this, because you won't gain subscribers by posting. It's very weird. It never used to be like that. Anyways, yeah, so money isn't a problem because we're literally royal, and you can see how posting won't really do anything for us. We'll only gain like 1 to 3K. But the biggest difference is when you become the king or when you become the queen. So we're gonna age. We're 16. Hitman anyone, unfortunately, until we're 18. So we're just gonna age and settle into royal life. Make sure you stay healthy. Stay on the Mediterranean diet. That's important as well. You want to stay healthy. But just by aging simply from 13 to 18, we've already gained so many followers. But now is the time where I need to become the king as soon as possible. We're gonna hitman our dad. So we pulled it off. Father was murdered. I have succeeded as the King of England, and now I'm the king. Now I'm the king, and you're gonna see how many followers we gain now. So we're at 624,000 on YouTube. We're gonna age, and we're focusing on royal life. Now we're at 810,000. So it's just a matter of continuing to age, and you just stay the king, and you just keep gaining and gaining and gaining, and eventually you're gonna get so many followers. And then when you notice the peak, when you notice that you stop gaining just by aging, what you need to do is you need to post every single time in order to gain followers. I personally choose like Bitlife content to post on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, but yeah, so that's pretty much how you do it with royalty. This isn't exactly how I did it because I would post every year at least once or twice on each thing. I'm just showing you guys how much of a difference it makes when you are royalty. It makes it so much faster, and doing it with royalty was the only way I could actually do it. So yeah, so I'm gonna go back to this life now, the one that I'm actually hitting 1 billion on. Okay, so we have Rosie. So I'm 103. As you can see, I am on the Mediterranean diet, and I have been on it for 53 years. I'm at this many followers. This is what happens every time I post on YouTube. I gain over 130,000 subscribers this time. The next time is 500K. The next time is another 500K. So this is what I've had to do. I literally do this until I stop gaining subscribers. So I'm still gaining 300, 178. I'm not gonna stop until it gets so low that I barely gain. 12K to 11K. I'm not stopping yet, to 18K. I'm still gaining subscribers, so I'm still gonna post. So 14K. 9K, now it's lower. Now it's only 4K. Now it's only 1K, so I'm gonna stop. Because you don't wanna post so much that you start to lose followers. That's what happens. So when you notice the number gets really low, then just stop. So that made me gain probably like, what, 3 million? I need 13 million more. And next up, I pretty much at this point had given up on Twitter and TikTok because it won't make us that much. The ones that's making us gain a lot when we post is YouTube and Instagram. But look, when we tweet a challenge video, we only gain 4K. That's not gonna really contribute to the 13 more million I need. But when we post on Instagram, 100,000 plus, that's what we need right now. So same thing, 200,000, keep posting. 24, it's lower, just block the person. And yeah, so this is what I've been doing, and this is what I would do every year, except I would do it on all of them. I would do it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. But now that I'm older, now that I only need 13 million left, I gave up on Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, and I'm just doing YouTube and Instagram because it drove me crazy, and I didn't have the patience. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. As you can see, Instagram, just keep posting until it gets low enough that we don't gain that much, and then I age. It's the only time I'll age. So the most important thing is wanting to live long, because the longer you live, the longer you have to post. And the closer you are to hitting 1 billion, the more time you have to hit 1 billion. So now I'm gonna age, and I'm alive, thank God. But as you can see, I didn't gain anything by aging. So that stopped for me when I was like 65. So it took a long time of posting. The amount of times I had pressed the button, 240K. I probably need only like 10 million now. So let's see. So yeah, notice how I didn't monetize my YouTube video because in the life that I did before this, my first attempt, I had realized that I wasn't gaining anything on YouTube because it would only show me how much money I made and it wouldn't show me how many followers I was gaining. So don't monetize the video. So we're just gonna keep posting. So 100K, 4,000. I'm gonna post once more. 12,000, so it's still high, so we're still gonna post. 99,000, 36,000. See, we're already at 348. I was at 344 before, so we're getting there. This is such a long process. It is such a long process, especially at one point when I was gaining like 3 million a post. It had taken so long to get to the point of being low as 2K. So 200 subscribers, so now we're done with that. So Instagram, we're at 298, so this year we might hit 300 million. 84, 182, just block the person. We're not trying to get in a fight and die right now. 125,000, 39,000, 10,000, it's getting lower. As you guys can tell, this is exactly why I didn't film the process of me getting here, because it would be so boring, and if I had to sit up in a good posture for 7 hours, I would die. So I would be in bed like reading or watching a movie while I'm just going like this back and forth for like 5 hours, but it is worth it for the video, so I stopped gaining followers. Okay, I'm going to age once more. Don't die, Rosie. Oh, by the way, one flex I want to say is that Zac Efron does follow me, by the way. So it's right there. I am going to calculate how many I need, actually, because I'm getting nervous. 348, 266, 080, plus 58, 313, 757, plus, oh, there's a bus, 139. So 139,015,328 plus 298,740,385 plus 168. Oh god, did we hit it? 168, 642, 464. Oh! Well, you guys, we hit it. I had a feeling. I felt like I was gaining a lot. So I'm actually at 1.01 billion social media followers. So your girl did it. So yeah, I could even gain more because I'm not dead, but I'm not gonna put myself through that. So yeah, if you do the math, that is how I hit over 1 billion subscribers. And I feel like if I live to 120, if I did 15 more years of this, I could probably gain another 50 million maybe, but that really won't make me closer to 2 billion. So we're gonna stop here, but that is how I hit 1 billion followers on Bitlife. I could do more, but I can't. I've been doing this for so long. But I want you all at home to go and attempt this. Treat yourself. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a very long time. Try and hit 1 billion social media followers, or just do your best and tell me your personal record of how many followers you got on Bitlife total. I hit 1 billion, y'all. I did it. I hope there's an update where I can hit 2, 10. That would be ideal. I like to challenge things. I make my life hard by doing this. But yeah, so I could probably get even more, but I'm gonna stop here at the billion. Just in case she dies or something, I'm anxious, but we hit the billion. Wow. That's insane. So guys, that is how you hit 1 billion followers on Bitlife. I know a lot of people thought it was faking. There are no cheats, no hacks. There's literally no way you can fake this. Like, you have to put in the work. Did I do the math right? Let's just be sure. Because that would be a joke if I accidentally didn't do it properly. Can you imagine? There should be an achievement. Notice how there wasn't an achievement? Because they probably never thought someone would do that. Okay, let's do it one more time. I'm just gonna do 348 plus 58 million plus 139 million plus 298 million plus 168 million. That's already 1 billion, just those added up. So let alone there's more with the rest of the numbers. So yeah, there we go. 1 billion followers on Bitlife. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. It would mean the world to me because this took so much effort and it took so much time to be able to do it. And I just really wanted to share with you guys that it is possible and any of you can do it. You just have to put in the time and the work. And I wanted to show you how become a royal and makes things so much easier. Maybe one day I will be able to get to 1 billion without royalty, but so far that's never been the case, and I kind of gave up on that. I was like, you know what? I gave in to the temptation to do royalty, but you know what? It got me this video and it got me this far, so thank you, royalty update. But remember, if you want to show some support, all you have to do is subscribe. It means the world to me. We just hit 222,000 subscribers, so if you guys want to show a little love, just hitting the subscribe button, it's free. Helps me a lot. Same with the thumbs up button. Leave a comment if you want. That being said, I love you guys. I torture myself for you guys and for content, but I hope you enjoyed. Peace. Mwah.